it going, Mrs. Dodd?
Oh, it's a madhouse around here.
Oh, yeah? Wait till the politicians get here.
Oh, we'll be ready for them.
I never doubted that.
Have the caterers arrived?
Oh, they arrived over an hour ago.
Good. I want to take a look at the food.
Well, they're setting up in the dining room. I'll introduce you.
Great.
Oop, I'll get that.
Okay.
You say hello to the food.
This is Mrs. Spencer, the mayor's wife. What she says goes.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Well, it all looks very pretty.
Wait till you try the food.
What are you serving?
Well, to drink, we'll have champagne, of course, and a non-alcoholic fruit punch, and plenty of hors d'oeuvres.
And I didn't expect you to be answering the door yourself, Mr. Mayor.
Well, budget cuts, you know, it's tough all over.
Don't I know it? Listen, I just wanted to inform you, I didn't mean to disturb you, but I am the substitute gardener for today.
What happened to my regular guy?
Oh, he has the flu. It's going around all over. I would be very careful myself if I were you.
I'm always careful, pal.
Yes, well, I will be finished with the front yard very shortly. Before your guests arrive, I'm sure you don't want me in the front yard with all that society parading in here.
Well, it doesn't bother me at all.
Well, it looks bad. Think of your image.
Well, thanks for the tip.
Nothing. Okay, I'll start with the front, and then I'll continue on in the back, unless, of course, you have something that you prefer me to do.
If I think of anything, I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, then, back to work, and how do they say, have yourself a bash?
Yes. It's not bad.
It's wonderful.
Well, it ain't champagne.
Oh, there's plenty of that.
There better be. I'm going to need it to get me through this night.
Oh, we'll need a few chairs around the table. But be careful not to block access to the food and punch bowl. The other chairs can go against the walls.
Excuse me, Mrs. Spencer, would you mind moving so I can put this on the table?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Sorry, Mayor Spencer, but if I could get in here just a moment, I'd like to put the silverware in place.
Sure, go right ahead. I feel like third man on the dance floor here.
You noticed.
What do you say we ditch this whole thing and just make a run over to Kelly's for possible ptomaine poisoning?
I'd love to, but what would your guests say?
Yeah, never miss me.
I doubt that. You are the main attraction tonight.
I'm sorry, sir, but you cannot stay here. You're much too early. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to come back later.
I just want to grab a couple of candid shots. Don't worry. You won't even know I'm...
Wait!
Thanks, folks.
Well, I don't even have my dress on yet.
Before and after.
Let's take a run to the bedroom.
Hey, no, just one more.
No, wait, let's put on our party faces, okay?
Yes, it's Adi. Perfect, sir. Everything is going exactly as planned.
Here, let me take your things.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The mayor and Mrs. Spencer are getting ready, so please go in and make yourselves at home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, look out.
Uh-oh. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Well, fire away.
How do you feel about the people that Mayor Spencer has chosen to be on his staff?
Well, he has inherited the best man for police commissioner.
And, indeed, he's the best man here for deputy mayor.
I can see this administration is sticking together.
Yes, all for one, one for all.
I might have guessed. You know, it's extraordinary for the losing candidate in a mayoral election all of a sudden ending up being deputy mayor. Wouldn't you say?
Well, it's certainly unusual, yeah.
But what could be better for poor Charles? I mean, either candidate would have made a good mayor. This way, we have the best of both.
And there's no hard feelings, Deputy Mayor Baldwin.
If there were, do you think I would have accepted the job?
All this sweetness and light. Whatever happened to political infighting?
Yeah, well, talk to us again in another month. By then, we'll probably be tearing each other's throats out.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well put. Not bad.
You handle it.
Very well.
Not
too bad. Well, I'm not used to this.
Wait a minute.
Well, you know I did.
I know you.
Yeah, maybe.
What did you vote for?
Yeah.
All of that you handled that.
Oh, listen, does everybody want champagne? Huh?
Hello.
What about a toast?
Oh, it sounds wonderful.
Not without a drink in my hand, if you don't mind, sir.
Aye.
Everybody having a good time so far?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's not bad.
Well, eat up. It's on the city.
Where's Laura?
Getting better.
Oh, I bet she looks lovely.
Yeah, she does. Well, may I?
By all means.
To poor Charles and to all of us. Long may we reign.
Okay, we've heard what you want, Mayor Spencer. But
Over and over again.
what about the other members of your staff? What are their priorities?
Take it away, commissioners.
Speaking for myself, resurrecting the East Side Highway is my main goal. Do you realize it's been on the back burner for the last 2 years now? Not to mention the waste of taxpayers' money. Now, the money's there. It just needed to be allocated.
Well, my first priority is the preservation of the library, which, not so coincidentally, sits smack in the middle of the proposed route for the East Side Highway. We have precious few historical monuments as it is, and I just can't imagine thinking of demolishing even one, highway or not.
We must make room for progress.
Not at the expense of our heritage.
So what do you think of that, Doctor?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
How do you expect to get around this?
By avoiding the issue altogether and throwing the floor to Parks Commissioner Wheeler, explain your priorities, sir.
My proposal's more modest and quite a bit less controversial. I want to install a new swimming pool in the main park. The old ones badly need repair and too small to handle the projected attendance for the summer of '84. So, my first objective is to build a new one by next June.
Uh-huh. Now, how do you, Mayor, plan to do all of this?
I have no idea, Steve. I intend to listen to each proposal and fight for the priorities.
I see. Does anyone else have any ideas that they want to present to us?
Sorry to interrupt, Mayor Spencer.
Where have you been, Margaret?
I beg your pardon?
Get me out of here.
Oh, I just wanted to tell you more guests are arriving.
Great, thanks a lot. Excuse me, please.
Oh, I think I'm going to go.
Very good. There's the rest of the team now. I was beginning to think I'd high. I thought I might have to face the press and city council without the better half of my staff.
You gotta be kidding. I wouldn't miss this for anything in the world.
You nervous?
I just feel a little inept.
Well, you sure don't look it on the outside, I'll tell you.
And the very picture of the dynamic young mayor.
Besides, we're here to help you over the rough spots.
Well, why do you think I put so many friends on the staff? I figure this way I'm covered, right?
You're going to do just fine.
Thanks. Why don't we go into the living room and meet the others?
Let's go.
Perfect time to be here. Oh, our daughter, Mrs. Mayor.
Oh, you're too much.
Gonna be the prettiest first lady poor Charles has ever had.
Certainly has my vote.
Terrific.
Well, it's great to see all of you. Thank you. Well, shall we?
Oh, yeah, why don't we do that?
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Well, you have half the impact on the city that you did when Laura came into the room. You could be in power forever.
Bite your reptilian tongue.
Where did you get this dress? It's lovely.
Promise you won't tell?
Some expensive designer, no doubt.
Off the rack at Wyndham's and on sale, too.
Well, let's party.